Building a brand comes with a lot of risks that you can't anticipate. Let's say you wanted to start selling hoodies. You would have to go order hundreds of hoodies, get them screen printed, and then pray that they sell. If things don't take off with your brand, you're stuck with a ton of wasted inventory. That's where print on demand comes in. With print on demand, you don't need to order inventory up front. Products are only printed and shipped after a customer places an order on your online store. All you have to do is pay the print on demand company for the product and the shipping, and they take care of the rest, printing, packaging, and delivering it straight to your customer. So let's say I have an idea for a shirt. I can hop onto a print on demand platform like Printify, upload my design, connect it to my store, and start selling right away. This way, I do not need to go out and buy inventory. All I need to do is create my store and start selling products. Today, we're gonna go through the 3-step process of launching a product with Printify and see if we can make some real money. Now for step 1, I'm gonna need an online store to sell my products on. Now this video is not sponsored by Shopify, but they are the platform to start an online and in-store business. We actually use Shopify to run a $12 million business, so I know that it works. But if you're just starting out, you're gonna have to create your Shopify store from scratch. Luckily for you, I have a link that actually gets you Shopify for $1. This plan actually gets you Shopify for free for 3 days, and then it's $1 a month for the next 3 months. I would use our link in the description to open your Shopify store. After creating your Shopify store, you're gonna wanna set up Printify. So I'm gonna head over to the Shopify App Store and hit install. Okay, so we're actually in Printify within Shopify, and I can actually work out of here, or I can open it in a new tab, but I'm just gonna work out of here and log into my Printify account, which I'm logging in through Google. Okay, so now I'm gonna hop into Printify and design my product. Now, when a lot of people get into print on demand, they really think about apparel, your t-shirts, your hoodies. But what a lot of people don't know is that some print on demand platforms such as Printify offer a ton of variety when it comes to their catalog. Okay, so now I'm gonna hop into Printify and design my product. As you guys could see, I can make posters, blankets, decorations, phone cases. There are really limitless options for what I can create using print on demand. So for our Shopify store, we actually sell only blank products. Now, this is a little difficult for me because the whole point of print on demand is that you get to print on demand, and we only sell blank apparel products on our website. So I'm gonna search through and hopefully get some ideas. A lot of our audience on Superline are clothing brand owners, but I was thinking, what does every clothing brand owner need? A notebook. So I thought it would be cool to create a notebook and put a quote by Virgil Abloh on it. Virgil Abloh is a legendary fashion designer and entrepreneur. He was a big inspiration for me and a lot of clothing brand owners. I thought it'd be a good idea to create a notebook and actually put a Virgil Abloh quote on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add this quote, and then for the font, I'm actually gonna use the font we use in our Superline logo. So I'm gonna do this. I think having the quote in the center makes a lot of sense. So I'm gonna copy this, center this as well. And then I'm also gonna add our logo. So I'm gonna go upload from my device, boom. And I have our logo here. There we go. I think this looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit save. And we have officially created our first print on demand product. Now, the thing I love about Printify is it actually creates mockups for you for your shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, accessories. Even for this notebook, it already comes with pictures that I can use for my product listing. Now, the other great thing about Printify is I get to set my pricing. So as you can see, this notebook cost me $8.29. A good standard for apparel is to double up, especially if you're a retail brand. So let's say this is a t-shirt, for example, and it cost me around $8.30. The best pricing to do would be doubling that. I would take $8, multiply it by 2, and we have a $16 shirt. Because this is a notebook and I'm not really a notebook or stationery store, we're okay making less margin on this just to build our brand and get these notebooks out. I'm just gonna go with the recommended price, which they're saying is $13.99. This would give me an estimated profit of $5.70 for every notebook that I create. I can also go ahead and change the title of product. So I'm gonna call it Superline Notebook, save as draft. So now I'm connecting my Shopify store. Now that I'm back in Shopify, you guys can see my product is showing up. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit publish. Now if I go into my Shopify, I should be able to find the notebook. Now it is publishing. As you can see, my product is now published. So I'm gonna head over to my products tab and find the Superline notebook. And I'm actually gonna add this to a collection of supplies because we have a supply section on our website, and let's see how it looks. Here we have a bunch of supplies for clothing brand owners. And if we keep scrolling, there we go, Superline notebook. And with our Superline notebook, we have our Superline logo. Everything I do is for the 17-year-old version of myself. We got our Virgil Abloh quote, and we have all the product photos. Beautiful. And that's really how easy and fast it is to launch a product using Printify. All it took was setting up our Shopify store, picking a product from their catalog and designing it. And I just wanted to reiterate that they have a ton of products in their catalog. For shirts, I'm talking Bella Canvas, Next Level, Comfort Colors. For hoodies, they have brands like Lane 7, Champion, Hanes, Independent Trading Co., New Era, and so many more. Then we have things like women's clothing, kids clothing, accessories, and even home products. Whether you're a clothing brand that wants to test new products, sell apparel, experiment with accessories, possibilities are endless using Printify. And all of this brings me to our last step, which is marketing your products. Now there's a ton of different ways that you can market and get sales for your products. For us, we have a huge email list and a huge following on social media. So it's a little unfair for me to say marketing the products are easy. But if I were starting over, I would market my products using TikTok and Instagram Reels. You can start an account with 0 followers and quickly grow to 10, 20, even 100,000 followers in less than 90 days. Now I actually came across this brand called Phrased, which is actually a print-on-demand store using Printify, and their TikTok marketing is on fire. Their shirts are usually super simple, just text design. So as you guys saw me typing and creating my design on the notebook, they're doing the same exact strategy on shirts, and they're doing numbers. As you can see, this TikTok here with this shirt, I told myself to stop drinking, but I'm gonna listen anyway and be an alcoholic, has 6.5 million views. One thing I like about this brand is that all their videos are faceless and all their designs are super simple. Heading over to their website, you can see they're using Printify, charging $40 for a shirt, which probably costs around the $10 to $15 range using Printify. All of their product photos and model pictures all seem to be using Printify as well. They're an example of how low effort videos can have huge results on your online sales. Now, if you guys learned something from this video and you want to try out Printify, head over to the link in our bio and check it out. This has been Superline V. You know we stay giving y'all free game.